Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski give their respective perspectives after facing each other again at UFC 294. The rivalry between Makachev and Volkanovski ended in anti-climax when the two fought for the second time at UFC 294. Still for the lightweight title fight currently held by Makachev, the result of the match remains the same with the defeat of Volkanovski, who came as featherweight champion. However, this time the match took place more quickly. A kick to the head delivered by Makachev succeeded in making Volkanovski collapse in the first round. Meanwhile, in their first meeting at UFC 284 last February, Volkanovski was almost able to beat Makachev after appearing dominant in the last round. Underestimated in floor fighting, the great was able to prove his quality as a fighting champion by reversing predictions. Even though Makachev also stole the spotlight in the striking contest, Volkanovski was able to hold off the Dagestani Sambo champion for 5 full rounds. Israel Adesanya's gym mate was even able to make Makachev's face battered in the eye area. Volkanovski's resistance at the end put Makachev's absolute victory in doubt. Makachev finally revealed the truth about why he performed poorly in the first meeting against Volkanovski. The reasons are physical fatigue and adjustments to the place of competition. Makachev only has approximately 4 months left after facing Charles Oliveira at UFC 280, October 2022. "It's time to tell everything," said Makachev. "The first match with Volkanovski was fierce, but I don't want to talk about it to make it look like an excuse. Basically, from the match against Oliveira then immediately preparing to fight Volkanovski was very difficult for my body. I had to train in the mountains in the winter and then went to Australia about 20 days before the competition. The acclimatization process was difficult. Then the match was in the morning, so I couldn't recover and prove myself. I already realized that the match would be difficult," said Makachev, who was even accused of doping. As for Volkanovski's side, the fierce resistance he showed in the first meeting with Makachev cannot be repeated. In a standing fight, Makachev actually looks very dangerous compared to Volkanovski, who is considered more skilled. Volkanovski finally admitted that he had not trained as much as usual heading into the rematch with Makachev. Volkanovski only had about 11 days to prepare because he was only replacing Charles Oliveira, the #1 lightweight title contender, who was injured. "I'll be honest, I don't train as much as I should, but I think I should," said Volkanovski. "I had to accept it. I told myself it was destined. I'm having a bit of trouble not fighting. I don't know why that is. Everything is fine, I have a beautiful family. But I don't know. I think I just need to keep myself busy. Therefore, I just ask the UFC to keep me busy. I have to stay busy. I have to be in training camp. Otherwise, I will feel annoyed," he added. Despite the short preparation period, Volkanovski did not want to look for excuses about his knockout defeat to Makachev. "I'm not going to sit around and make excuses," Volkanovski said. "Obviously, I'm a big believer in preparation and things like that, but I back myself. That's the decision I made. I probably could have made a better decision. Makachev is not someone you can fight in a short time, but I needed him," he said.